Finally. That took ages to fix. Ja, då bara väntar vi folk. Alltså klänningar är bara... I'm low-key, okay, I'm high-key dying over here. Let's hope at least someone joins. Good. Whatever. What? I don't know if anyone's here. If anyone is here, it'd be pretty nice if you would write in the chat, because I'm just sitting here awkwardly dying. Send help. Oh wait, is someone there? I am super new to this, so it'd be really nice to oh no. Well, if someone were to tell me if things are working and everything, because I have no idea what I'm doing and I'm just sitting here like a fool, hoping that someone actually jumps in. I'm literally, I'm shaking, I'm so nervous, I've never done this before. I thought my last Q&A was a big deal when some of you actually got to see my face, but this is a completely different thing, like seeing me live. I've never done a live stream before, let alone one where I show my face. It is terrifying. Oh, hi! Yay, I'm not alone. I've just been sitting here rambling. Well, hi. Question, can you hear me? Because I have no idea if things are working right now. Yeah. Woo! I somehow managed to do it then. Well, here we are. I've been high-key freaking out and rambling because I've been so freaking nervous. And I think there are 2 people now. Wow, that's strange. I was really not expecting anyone to join, honestly. I was just prepared to sit here for like 15 minutes, awkwardly minding my business. But yeah, hi. How have your days been? I really honestly don't know what to say on these kinds of events. I've been writing a few scripts and I am meaning to record a new audio later today after this live stream is done, because earlier in the day from what I can see, there are 2 of you here right now. It's kind of going up and down. My day has been all right. I did Oh, I died. I did a really awkward thing at work. So I'm a cleaner. Hi, please, guys, flush your toilets. It is not fresh to clean up. But I'm a cleaner. And so I was carrying this one bottle of cleaning product to the next toilet. And I didn't know it was one of those um, spray bottles that you couldn't screw on because you just kind of put it on instead. And I was carrying it at the throat, and the cap fell off and fell down on the floor, and there was product everywhere, and I was just dying. I am still quite new at this job. It's been like 2, 3 months, so I just died, and I tried to wipe it out, but my rag was full of product. Oh, hi there. I hope your math test goes well. Um, but yeah, otherwise my day has been good. I completed another script that I'm planning to record later tonight. I hope if the kids allow it. Hi there. More people are joining. Yay. So, hi, I'm Teri. My neighbors have young children, so you might hear them play and you might hear my family in the other room. But yeah, hi. Um, that one, honestly. Yeah. So I don't know how many of you actually saw this, but I posted on my Twitter yesterday that I'm trying my best to hold myself back from writing another series, even though I really enjoy making series. Like The Elementalist is always so much fun to do. I started another series. I couldn't hold myself back, so I've been writing on that one. I have no idea when I'm going to release it, but shoo. It's another fantasy audio um, with werewolves and gods and all that jazz. I think it's really fun. And so I'm excited to share that with you. It's actually a story I wrote a couple of years back that I've been having in my mind and spinning on it for ages. Um, I'm really bad at explaining these sort of things like at the back of my mind, but basically, it's that um, the listener is a god, but his or her powers don't activate until they turn a certain age. And so, as they age, they get their powers eventually. But yes, thank you. But they get their powers at a certain age, 21, and until then, they are completely defenseless. They can't use any magic at all. And so they have created this system with werewolves where they protect each other. And basically, it's an arranged sort of marriage where have to they have to get to know each other and how to get along because the two characters are very different and will initially not like each other at all, but kind of that. So it will be the my job to keep you safe from harm from any monsters that may want to hurt you. I think that's about the best way I can explain it. But yeah, explaining stuff sucks. Either I explain way too little or I explain absolutely everything. Yay! I'm glad it sounds nice. So that's what I've been working on. I had this little list on my notes app with different scripts I've been wanting to write, and so I have so many ideas and I just don't know how to fit them all in. Hmm, same. I'm glad you like them. I obviously the Elementalist is really really close to my heart because it's my own. Um, the Forlorn Hunter is really fun because there's a lot of different sound effects that you have to put in, and it's very fun to act out. But recently, I've become really fond of the vampire breaks into, or hunter breaks into vampire sorority series. I haven't done that much of it yet, but it seems like a really fun script. The author is really really talented. Sure, I can share my ideas. I have a script I've been working on. I don't really know how to put it in because I want it to be perfect because it's really, really close to my heart. But it's where the listener comes out as asexual because I am asexual. And so I felt it was really important to make that script and to share some light on us because we're not all that many and we're not really noticed. Then I also have a script idea where basically I have small prompts, but world gets taken over and you get carried by evil master who's kind towards you. So basically, this villain takes over the world, but they have a soft spot for you. Um, I have this one idea about a vampire human couple where they run into a hunter and um, circumstances force the vampire to feed on their human partner and they end up losing control and draining the human. Then I also have this one idea of a very, very shy listener who moves into a town and they get welcomed by this really excited, all over the place voice actor. Um, a princess who explores her town and befriends a commoner. Um, an angel who gets into a fight with a bunch of demons, where a human gets themselves involved and ends up stopping the fight but gets hurt. So, yeah, like I enjoy writing sad things. I I find it really fun and I enjoy acting it out. I'm sorry. But the angel heals the human and they become friends. Obviously, the elementalist season 2, episode 2. I've already started working on that. Um, two people meeting at a school, and when they shake hands, memories from a past life comes flooding back. And also the goddess of the death, the dead, tricks you into loving her, and you accidentally give her your soul. And then we have this one series that I have already started working with on, which is called Under the Sun and Moon, which is this with the werewolves and the gods and everything that I explained earlier. Yeah, they were. I've made quite a few um, sad audios back in like heyday. I don't know if any of you have seen that audio. God, my acting back then was questionable. But I made this one audio to a script that was about like um, the listener was a mermaid who basically like sold their life to spend a few years on land, and then they had to die, and the voice actor found out, and that was my first really emotional script to act out. But damn, that was sad, at least to read. I don't know how the ending came out. I'm glad you like it. So yeah, I I really love listening to sad audios. I enjoy being in the fields. Oh yeah, bye. Oh hey, I believe. Yeah. So that was really fun. I used to make it like monthly Yandere audios. I just remember that. It just came flashing back to me. My first ever audio I recorded was actually a Yandere audio. That I don't do it anymore because I'm not really that comfortable with the subject, and nor am I comfortable with writing it. I find it really cool for the authors who can write good scripts with yandere characters. It is really awesome. But personally, I don't think I can do the subject justice. I just feel like I do the same thing over and over. Yeah. I actually have a question for you guys because I, surprise, surprise, I'm not from an English-speaking country. Don't know if you've noticed that. um, but I've always been fascinated what other people think, like what my language sounds like to them, to people who can't understand what I'm saying. And so I really enjoy getting to know what other people think. I'm Swedish. Hi, welcome to the Nordics. And so I thought I would do a little experiment where I would talk some Swedish, and it would be really fun to if you guys would let me know what it sounds like to you. So I'm just going to get a book real quick because let's take this one. So I'm going to read from a book, and I'd be really interested in getting to know what it sounds like. Oh my god, where are you from? What country? I'm really curious now. I'm always really shocked when I get to know that. Oh, like, oh wow, there are other people from the Nordics countries. My brother is from there. Oh, yeah. I've actually seen all these memes about like, um, thank you, Rudy. Um, I find the I found a couple of memes that were just like the Nordic countries are basically just siblings with the fighting and everything. Like they fight and make fun of each other, but no one else can do that. Because I remember like going to see my brother in Norway, and when people found out that we were from Sweden, they were not very excited. Some would be really excited and talk, and some would not be excited. They would just walk away. Me and my dad would stand there just like, okay, bye. But yeah, I'm gonna read and um yeah. Gruvrået härskar över berg och dess malmfyndigheter och håller ordning i gruvor och malmbrott. Hon är både fruktad och vördad av de malmarbetare som vistas gruvorna. Hon kan varna för ras och andra olyckor i det farliga arbetet under jord och även leda den lyckosamme till nya malmådror. Många silverådror har upptäckts efter ett lämpligt offer till gruvmaja. En ny klänning är exempel på en uppskattad gåva. So yeah, let me know like what it sounds like. I've sent this out on my Instagram before, where I post my art. I've heard everything from like you sound Chinese to you sound Elvish. Um, so yeah. Yeah, some people in Norway they didn't like us at all. Yeah, I mean, yeah, understandable. And I can just say real quickly that from my point of view, like Norwegian, I understand a lot of bokmål because that was what my brother was speaking. But Norwegian itself, it sounds like a happy little child. I wouldn't say that. Um, Norway is better in a lot of ways. A lot of ways. I find Nynorsk to be kind of hard to understand. I haven't gotten that used to it. Same with English. But I find like Norwegian to sound like a happy little child, and I'm sorry, but it's kind of impossible to take you guys serious. I love the language. It's super pretty, but it sounds like a happy little child. Like who? Like when I was in school, we would always talk about different words um, in Norwegian and how cute slash ridiculous they sounded. I'm sorry. Um, no, I haven't. Doesn't ring a bell. Oh yeah, Italian and Japanese. Really cool languages. I studied them for a bit. My dad worked at Bergen for a while, if I remember correctly, but I haven't been there. Um, I've actually studied most languages at one point or another. Hi there! Welcome to the club, the hangout. But I studied Japanese for a while because I different writing systems are really fascinating to me, and also I was really into anime. I kind of moved away from that interest, which is kind of sad. We have a really nice library with a lot of anime in town, manga. Yeah, dialects are really fun. Me and my dad, like, I can't hear that I have a dialect myself, and my dad hasn't been able to tell before, but apparently I have a really broad dialect when I speak in Swedish. I live like at the south of Sweden, not south south as in down, but I live pretty south, and it sounds so country. Um, but apparently I speak a pretty broad dialect. I know I use words that a lot of other people from Sweden don't do. Hmm. And then I also pick up on dialects and accents really, really quickly. Mm. My cousins, when I have family that live a bit away, and when I would come home from there and I would visit my cousins who live here, they would always be like, "Why are you talking so strangely? You've only been away for like 2 days." And all of a sudden, I would speak Blekingska a way a bit more south than where I'm from. I remember like we reached 900 subs like 3 weeks ago, and I checked, and we had gained like 18 more subs when I checked, and I was just like, holy shit. I just started this channel as an experiment and ended up completely falling in love with it. And thank you. It means a lot, really. And I find it fascinating how we're at 900 subs and I haven't really gotten one hate comment. Like, I've gotten the one odd, oh, the script isn't yours, stop stealing, when it's a public script. Or I got this one hate comment that it was so funny, honestly. They were just talking about like, I can hear how she's a bottom. You guys should watch out and get off her channel and everything. It was about like bottom as in sex talk, and it took. I'm about as ace as you can possibly get, so it took me a while to um, to realize that one, but when I did, I was just like, "Bro, I'm neither. I don't do that shit." I I find it really hilarious. Yeah, right? Surprising, right? And I don't think that enough people actually shows writers the respect they deserve because, oh my god, they're incredible writers, both in normal media, normal, you know, movies, series, and that kind of stuff, and also like with YouTube, there are so many talented writers. I have a few favorites that I always go to. But yeah, I've seen a lot of writers talk about. Yeah, yeah, and songs. I've seen a lot of writers on Twitter um, talk about how they are kind of frustrated with how um, they don't get any respect for the work they do. And I just feel like it's really sad because they put so many hours into writing amazing scripts. Like for me, it takes half an hour to record a script and then a few hours to edit the video. But I know when I write a script, it takes hours and it's so much work. And I respect all authors who can publish new scripts regularly so much. They're incredible. So, yes. And back to the awkward silence. Um, any questions? Well, I guess I'll just. Oh, yes. It's amazing. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting here. Favorite color? It changes a lot. Right now, it is green because I miss spring and colors. Favorite food? Pancakes. Not American pancakes like the thick ones, but the thin ones with um, strawberry jam on it and sugar. Mm, it is amazing. Did I forget to? Whoops. Let's turn that sound off. Hey! Favorite colors. Waffles are really nice. Me and my dad make them sometimes. Yes, and shaped like hearts. We I remember when I was young, we used to always buy the same ice cream, and we'd have ice cream, whipped cream, sugar, and strawberry jam. Oh, but it took, like, all night to make the waffles. Well, they're kind of the same, but kind of not. It's a bit of a special thing. I also really like hi, I'm stereotypical AF, but I really like meatballs, like potato and meatballs and sauce. Mm, amazing. My great grandmother used to make the greatest ones, and we always tried to figure out her recipe, and she would show us. But when we tried to recreate it, it wasn't the same. It tasted so different. And sadly, she's dead now, so we won't be able to figure out what she did to make them. Um, Komler. What's that? Now I'm curious. Oh, I see. I have, what are they made? Huh. We barely eat it there. The I've never seen it before, actually. That's interesting. I'm sorry. We I haven't seen it before now. I hadn't heard the name either. From what I can find, it is made pinnekjøtt. Let's see. I'm googling to see it. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. But we cook it different. We call it revben. Um, mm. We don't eat it at Christmas though, or some families do. But I know that I heard that in Norway you boil it, and here in Sweden we grill it instead and add so much seasoning, like your tongue is supposed to burn when you eat it. That's when it's good. We often buy it from the store and just bring it home and eat. It's really, really simple. Hmm. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, sorry about that adventuring pouring. Lutefisk. I'm a Google. Lutefisk. Hello? My internet is being slow as heck. Yes, what would I do without Google? It doesn't want to show me what I want. There we go. No. Då lever traditionen endast kvar i Norge, Sverige och Finland och tillhör i de länderna jultraditionen. I haven't heard of it actually. Um, we mostly eat. I don't know the English name of it, but sill. We eat it for each and every holiday ever. Have you heard of surströmming? However, surströmming is an experience for those who are not from the Nordics. Yeah, there is a lot of bones in them. But like surströmming, for those of you who are not from the Nordic countries, I don't know how many outside of Scandinavia actually eat surströmming, but I haven't tasted it. I've smelled it. It is. Ugh. We actually had a challenge in high school where one would eat an entire bottle of surströmming. It is like um, this fish that has been left for way too long, and it smells horrible. Apparently, it tastes horrible. Ugh. So yeah, 0 out of 10 would not recommend. um, Not really. Um, no, you put it out and you just let it. Yes. Mm, mm, mm. Google Translate. Yes. You let it ferment for a while, and then you put it in a can. Um, you salt it, and you put it in um, open open places, and you let it ferment. So imagine half rotten fish. My dad actually comes from a town where it's tradition to eat, and he would refuse each and every time. Some people who manage to eat it say it's good, but really, really salty. Yeah, it is. People who manage to eat it say it's really, really salty, but the smell is um, it's from another world. You should try it and let me know what you think. Yeah, me too. I like salt too. It's just I have most people have talked. Mm, I don't think it is. Salt is supposed to taste salty, but like so much prefer salty treats over sweet treats, like chips and popcorn any day over candy and all of that. How is it sweet though? I'm confused. What do you put in your salt? Yeah, it's good, but salt is salt. So I also heard about your Eurovision nomination. Um, spoonful of it. If only it wasn't bad for me. Yeah, both my mom and my aunt actually had a period where they would just salt. And my dad as well when he had COVID because salt was the only thing he was able to taste. I'm kind of surprised my dog hasn't come knocking yet. I have a tiny little dog and he's super cute, but he refuses to let me have any privacy. So he usually comes and opens my door. I can only close my door properly um, if I lock it. Maybe I should go get him. Yeah, I have a dog. Tiny black thing. I'm thinking of maybe going to get him and showing him off to you. He's really cute. Mm, sweetest. He's also really tired and grumpy. He mostly sleeps in my bed, and I get up super early in the morning to go to work, and he's so pissed at me. Like, he just looks at me like, "Why are you doing this to me?" Yeah, no privacy. But it's kind of nicer because he can open the door to the balcony and get out himself when my mom goes out to smoke. Huh? Um, what? Oh, well, completely confused. But I'm thinking of maybe going to get my dog. Yeah, had a bit of the same thought. I'm sorry, but no. I'm gonna get the dog. Hang on. I'm coming soon. The doggo! This is him. Eller trött. Mm. He's super sleepy most of the time. Because I didn't answer your question because wasn't completely comfortable with it, and I find yeah, I honestly wasn't comfortable with it. But thank you. He's super cute, and he's lying in my lap right now and being really tired. His name is Gizmo, after the Gremlin, um, because when he was a puppy, he looked so much like the Gremlin called Gizmo. He had these super big eyes and super big ears that stood out. Ska du gå? Visa det. He kind of still looks like a puppy. He's half deaf and half blind and has strange proportions. Ska jag hjälpa dig? Så. So that was him. Thank you. He mostly sleeps all day, every day. So, yeah, that was my doggo. And I'm gonna close the door because you can most likely hear the. There. Yeah. He's kind of like awake from 11 to, okay, let's be honest, 3 to 8, but that's only like partial awake. The other times he's snoring so extremely loud, he wakes me up at night. Same. Yeah, it's kind of sad. Why did the fish decide to go that way? Some idiotic person also decided to create money, and now I can't write and dance and paint all day. Instead, I have to work and worry about applying to college. Awesome. But it'll be fine. Yes. Society. It's. I lost my train of thought completely. uh, what don't you do? How tired don't you get on my work day? It's actually like, thank you. Yeah, like especially when I have classes, I'm a teacher in dance, and I lo- lost, I lose my train of thought all the time. I don't really know much about his political views. I just know that when talking to people like my parents and my grandparents, they like him, and apparently he had very strong political views. So some people really liked him, some people hated him. Yeah, we had a prime minister way back in the day who said some controversial things. Apparently, there's this documentary about him that runs all the time. But one day when he was out walking, he got shot, and the murderer has not been found. And an eternity later, they still throw out suspects who are now dead. I honestly think we can stop searching for the killer because it's kind of pointless when the suspects are either 90 or dead. But no idea who killed him. Kind of cool that you know him though. Hmm. Hi there. New people joining the gang. We were not neutral in World War II. Trust me. We were selling ammunition and weapons to Germany, so we were neutral, just like just like Norway apparently. Yeah, we were not neutral. No, 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 no. But yeah, now you're rich. Mm, mm, yeah. Yeah, I heard it's really, really tragic. I It's so sad, honestly, that so many people are forced to leave their homes. But hey, on that note, for once we actually officially took a side this time. Sweden has sent help to Ukraine. We have sent weapons to Ukraine. Finally. Uh, Apparently, global emergency is um, sort of. Mainly, I'm a dancer. Um, I'm a dancer first. I've been dancing since I was 12. I started doing some circus when I was, well, back to 2019, 2018. I enjoyed it really much, and I started, I did it, and then I bought myself my own ring. It's called aerial hoop or lura, and now I teach it. So, yeah, sort of. I also teach a little bit of partner acrobatics. Thank you, Taha. Oh, Caesar, I could make an audio of that. Mm. Thank you. Oh, that's really, really great. They're raising money. I know a lot of big organization. No, I don't. I know a lot of big organizations in Sweden are also giving money, clothes, food to the people in Ukraine. No, I'm a dance teacher. I stand in the studio and I mess around with my kids and low key torture them. I can put a mermaid audio in onto my list. Yeah, I can probably make that happen. I I'm kind of surprised I haven't actually put one. I'm adding it right now. Mermaid. I'm not like the strict teacher, but I push my students and I also give them certain exercises where like you um, jump into other people's arms, making pyramids. The kind of stuff that might end with a twisted ankle or two if you're not careful. But my students know how I am. Nah, don't worry. Thank you so much. You're not being creepy. It is actually my first um, my first audio live stream at all. I haven't done this sort of thing before, and so I was so nervous, but I'm glad people actually joined and started talking. I'm, I was swearing I'd be sitting here for like 15 minutes not being able to do or say anything. Hmm. Is that a voice actress? I haven't voted at all. I'm 19. This will be my first election, and I'm not telling who I'm voting for because, first, I honestly don't know. I haven't looked into the different parties enough. And second, I don't know. I'm watched some debates, and I'm not really fond of anyone as is right now. So I'm just trying to figure out who I agree most with, what I'm willing to lose, and what I need to be in their campaign. Mhm. I'm 19, yeah. A lot of people think I'm older, but no, I'm 19 turning 20. But I really want to do a collab with more people. I'm super shy, so I never dare to like text them, but maybe I should like maybe I should start doing some. I did it with I can't remember their name right now, but the person who played Joey in The Elementalist, and that was super fun. Yes. Ah, I'm getting a bit curious on this channel myself. After this live stream, I'm going to look her up. I'm guessing it's a who. Yeah, it's a she. Yeah, I do. I don't know if I would ever make a video of it. Um, Maybe one day when I'm more comfortable. Or comfortable isn't really the problem. When I feel more skilled. I, at the moment, still feel like I'm not really all that in my acting. I have a lot of work to do. I want to develop different voices and things. But yeah, I know about it. uh, I don't really have different voices. I'm sorry. That is actually one of my goals that I'm working on right now, developing different character voices. You should go get some. You should go get some ice cream. Oh, I don't know if I won't be making a Once Upon a Time Part 2 because sadly it's not my script. It was made by either it was Hopeless Romantic or Lupin Stole My Heart. I can't remember which one of them it was, but um, yeah, true, true. But I would, um, yeah. Mhm. But I'd love to make a mermaid audio one day. I find the creatures really fascinating. Maybe I would go into more like the mythological, um, what I've read in mythology books about mermaids, like the more hunting predator aspect of it. Water is healthier, but soda is really good. I mm, question: Coke or Pepsi? The eternal war. Which one do you prefer? Mm, what made me record some Yandere ASMR role plays, and what are my thoughts on it? Um, well, this is taking me back to why I created this channel in the first place, because at first it was an experiment, because I wanted to see how many people would be interested in something like a, a role playing ASMR channel, and I would like to see if anyone would be interested in that. And it started as purely an experiment. I was only going to upload one video. And I went on the subreddit, ASMR Script Heaven, and I found a Yandere audio. And I found it really interesting and out of my comfort zone. And so I decided to record it. and boy, did people like it. Like, it reached over 1,000 views within a week. It was insane, so it's just like, "Okay, I'll do it again." So then I started doing it, yandere videos, like, once a month, once every other month. Yeah, right. Um, I know. Yeah, and so I recorded that, and a lot of people liked it, so I was like, "Oh, sweet. I want to continue." And so I did, and then I really started liking voice acting. And I did a yandere video once every month or once every 2 months because it performed really well, but I felt like I was stuck in the same character, like, they were different scripts, but I couldn't do different characters, and so I kind of stopped doing it because it felt kind of boring to just repeat the same voice. It was the scripts were pretty similar when you had done a few, and so I kind of stopped doing them. I would want to do more in the future, but right now, I don't think I will. Somewhere down the line, I will start doing them again. Oh, maybe it is. Yeah, I have no idea how to change quality on a video. So, logic is real. Yeah, yeah, anime logic. Back when I was 16, people still assumed I was like at least 20, and I'm really calm for my age. I write some of my own scripts. Um, the Elementalist series is mine. The Don't Leave Me Baby is mine. The I Love You Dandelion is mine, for example. But I also find a lot of scripts um, online via different subreddits. Um, but I one day want to be able to make all mine um, original scripts to just make my channel a little bit more special. Yeah, sure, we can have Q&A videos later on. Maybe at the 1,000 sub celebration. Um, I'm not really that much into gaming. Um, I'm a bit boring. I play a lot of Nintendo. Nintendo is it has a sweet spot in my heart. Like Mario and um, Mario and Luigi's Mansion, and I started playing Animal Crossing a few months ago, and I really like that. It's so cute and it's so calming to play. Huh, they do. I don't know. Like, apparently, I have to get different things to be able to stream. Um, yeah, I mean, if people are interested, I can live stream more often. It's actually more fun than I expected. Yeah, capture card, and I I'm not a technical person at all. Have you tried becoming a VTuber? I thought about it. A YouTuber I followed announced that they are going to become a VTuber the other day, and I was just like, "Oh my god, that's so cool!" And their avatar is so cool. So I was kind of thinking of it, but I am really confused as to how that works. So maybe way off in the future, somewhere over there. Right? Like, you'd think, like, seeing YouTubers edit their videos, it looks so complicated and fancy with all these little tracks and everything. Mm-mm. I record on my microphone on the computer, like, the Apple app um, microphone. I do that, and then transfer in I screen record the audio and transfer it into my app and just do it as simple as possible. I add a thumbnail on top of it. Mm. No, thank you, Taha. Maybe one day I'll do something more technical. Yeah, I know a lot of voice actors who become VTubers. It's really cool. Yeah. Honestly, I don't know. I have no idea what the future holds. I Right now I'm applying to go to college. I want to be a sign language interpreter, um, which means like that will take a lot of my time. But as is, I'm working 3 jobs and also trying to work on my art, which takes up quite a lot of time. So I'm not really that worried about being able to continue uploading. I definitely won't be able to upload like every day because I see some voice actors that upload every day or every other day, and I'm so impressed by them. But I'm not really sure how what the future will hold. And especially like moving to a different city and I'll be having roommates and everything, and so I'm unsure of how that situation will be and when there will actually be quiet time for me to record. Oh, Vroid. Ah, well, that's kind of fun. Bye, Ruby. Rudy. Where I character? Hmm. Yeah, I've heard about it that they get a lot of hate, and it's really sad. Um, as as I stated earlier, I haven't received any hate this far, and I'm really thankful for that. But at the moment, I feel like as long as I know I still have people that know that they like my content, I will continue working on it. You want me to say that? I mean, sure. if that's what you want. And we're also thinking of ending the live stream soon because I'd like to get some recording down for the next video that's going up on Friday. So yeah. Promise me you'll come back to me. Promise me you'll come back to see me, my love. Thank you, my love. Goodbye. And I think that's a pretty good spot to end the stream. So thank you everyone for joining. I had a really, really fun time. I hope to be doing this sometime soon again. Bye.